Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Marvel Legends series X-Men Wave Multiple Man, and this is from the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure. I found him in the wild. I do have the full wave coming from me from Toyco, as I wanted the entire wave. Apocalypse is one of my favorite characters, and as you can see, I'm sort of doing something different. Maybe you can't tell, hopefully you can, or hopefully it looks better. I am using some lights to try to brighten it up so you get a little bit better details and crispness when you're checking out the video. So comment down below, let me know what you guys think of the lighting and is it working for you and all that good stuff. But let's dive into the packaging of the figure. As you can see, it comes in that typical Marvel Legends style packaging. You get the X on the top, you get some Multiple Man artwork on the side, and yes, it's showing 3 because he can duplicate himself. So I have 2. I would like to get a third one, because this guy, you need to have a couple of them, or else he's just standing there and he's Multiple Man. But he can't really be Multiple Man unless there's multiples of them. So the artwork like this is on both sides, and then we have the artwork on not really artwork, but the figure posed and looking frumpy on the back, and there is a little bit of a read up right there. And then everybody from the wave. Of course, when I get my case, I will start from number 1, which is Wolverine, but I can't wait to build this beautiful Apocalypse. He's one of my favorite characters. So let's go ahead and get Multiple Man out of his package. Multiple Man out of the box looks great, and he does come with the right leg of Apocalypse, which we will go into details later once I have all the parts. And he comes with 2 alternate heads, no alternate hands, which I would have loved, because I can't have him just always with this fist baron. I mean, I guess I could, but it would have been nice to have an extra set of hands, maybe some open hands. And with these head sculpts, he does come with a nice little, I guess you'd want to call it snarky. He has this little smile, and you can really see the green in his eyes. Looks really good. He's got the X on his forehead. You know, some people might be like, oh, it's for X-Men or it's for X-Force. No, these Multiple Man was definitely, at least, you know, X-Factor, last that I knew. So you get this nice line that goes straight down the head. Looks just awesome. A little bit of ears showing and everything, and I hope this is really a sign that we're going to get a X-Factor Havoc and the rest of the X-Factor team. We do get the unmasked head, and a lot of people are like, oh, it's going to look like Peter Parker, and we're going to have Peter Parker heads, and no, this is actually like, if you took the mask or hood or whatever you want to call it that's on him, his cowl, if you take that off, like this is that figure. He has a little butt chin, same green eyes and everything. I mean, it's awesome. It's gorgeous. It is a amazing head sculpt. There's no wash in the hair or anything. It's just solid plastic, and looks great. Looks really, really good. Then we dive into the character and the figure itself. So we have ourselves, it's a little bit blurry, let's focus that. We have him that comes equipped with like a angry, snarly face. And I mean, I guess that's okay. It's not bad. I'm definitely going to have the smirky one and maybe 2 snarly faces behind him. And that head sculpt just looks really good. I mean, it's the same basic head sculpt that we got. You see the seam, so they just swapped the face in there. And the face looks great. Now, inside the jacket, he does have that symbols and stuff going on. Looks good. And the jacket doesn't really hinder his arms going up, which is another nice thing. His arms go up and just really, really like look awesome. That they actually look like Tootsie Rolls. And it makes me really hungry because I do enjoy some Tootsie Rolls. I don't know what it is with the plastic they use, but it definitely looks like they just molded up some Tootsie Roll with that brown. And we get this like wash on the collar and everything, but we don't get a wash throughout this jacket, and that sort of bugs me. really well sculpted. Mine has like a little blister or something that's happened there. It looks nasty, but it does have some nice sculpted in detail and wrinkles and leather. Like if they just would have washed, they put a wash over it, would have made it all pop and look so much better. But this figure is still nice. They did add a little wash in the collar, you know, and it helped that collar pop and look, you know, dirty, like he doesn't wash his jacket. And his head articulation wise, he can look up quite a bit. He can look down like so. And, you know, he gets that full left and right. You can't really look all the way around unless you bent it. But, you know, he looks, you can get some little bit of attitude going on there and be like, hey, what you looking at? But besides the arms not being hindered, they do go pretty close to his waist, which is nice. Really single jointed elbow, bicep swivel, wrist rotation, and wrist bend going on there. But come on, like single jointed. I guess it sort of makes the arm look more jackety and looks nice, but I guess it's not horrible. You get a nice bend to it. But now one thing I did notice, there's a couple things I noticed. His ab doesn't really click like when he bends. So, you know, standing him straight like so, and then doing his ab crunch. Oops, that was his leg crunch. Come on there. So his ab crunch goes like that. And he really can't go backwards because of his jacket, which is unfortunate. I would like to get some more. So, I mean, the most you can really get is one click forward. And it's not even really like a click. It's just like loose. He does have his waist swivel, as you can see there. And you do get some splits a little bit. That's as far out as they go. He does have that nasty thigh cut. He does have a double jointed knee. He has a boot cut that just cuts that sculpt right there. Ankle bend and pivot. Now, this looks all nice. It's smooth. It attaches the sculpt. Now, what I did notice is a huge thing. They didn't line this one up right. As much as I try to line it up with the musculature and everything, this thing is off to the side. And that sucks. I mean, this isn't going to be the main one. Hopefully my other one I get, and the second one after that, once I find one, like, will be better. I don't care if his clone or of himself has a messed up calf, but yeah, that just sort of bums me out. Like something as simple as lining up some holes and plugging it all in. And his head just pops off. And then we will put on his unmasked head. Took a little time and love. Oh, there went the other one. But you do get that alder head looking really nice on him. But even though we get that unmasked head, I'm definitely not going to pose him or have him on display without his little mask or hood or cowl, whatever you want to call it up. Because I'm going to have him with this head on, like, and then the angry faces, because this just looks great. Looks so good. So good. So you can get him posed up with his fist up, ready to fight. But let's go ahead and compare them to some random figures that I have side by side. So we got ourselves Cable from the Juggernaut wave. And you can see that he's pretty massive. You know, and so he's about the right scale in my opinion, if we were to compare them all. And then I'm going to bust out a little Mezco. Got ourselves another trench coat wearing guy. We got ourselves that Mezco Punisher as he's falling. Not really wanting to stand, but gotta help if I put his arms down too. But yeah, I mean, not bad. And then we can compare him to Stinkor, Look at him. Stinkor likes him, getting that thumbs up. But yeah, I mean, you can get a lot of, a lot of use out of this guy. He fits in with all the other ones. And I'm happy that I'm going to actually have like 2 to 3 of them. You know, I want to be able to have that because that's just, if you ever read the comics, that's usually his gimmick. I mean, you'd always see a bunch of them. I know some people aim for 10 because that's your standard with army building, and I can't imagine having 10 of these guys. I don't know what I would do. I mean, that'd be so many different poses that you'd have to do to try to make each one sort of stand out from one another. And yeah, that sums up my unboxing and review of the new multiple man figure from the new X-Men wave. That's the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and make sure you guys check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. Both Facebook groups are down below. One is just to chit chat and communicate with other fellow collectors and everything. I'm also in that group, so you know, feel free to chat with me there. We also have a pre-order group, which is strictly pre-orders. You get the deals on pre-orders as they come out, because Andrew of Toyco will post it up, and you can be like, hey, I want one, and you get a pretty awesome deal on them when you pre-order them. And if you don't really see anything in the pre-orders, you can always go to his website, which is down below. Use promo code UnboxToyco. That'll save you 5% off your entire purchase. Use it multiple times, and just make sure you guys keep saving if you purchase collectibles and imports and all that good stuff. So thank you guys again. I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting and have a beautiful day.